5. Hello, hello. My mic is on now. Okay. Fixed. Fixed. I always forget to put a soundtrack on for my warm-ups. But first I'm going to announce my having gone live. Live now in school. Actually warming up first. But hurry in. Now I'll put it on the other account. It's so fun that Elon Musk makes me have to do this twice every time I stream. Live now from school. I should just copy and paste it so I don't have to actually type it. Hurry in. Hello, welcome in. I'm running some geos before I start, but welcome. And welcome Alexis too if you're there. I sense your presence even if I don't know. You gotta combine to pump my viewers up. That's a joke, I don't care. Although, I think I've mentioned it before. This may be the first time I've ever actually had like a decent shot at making affiliate, which is like not an objective I truly care about, but like, you know, if it's going, basically my logic has been just like, if it just happens naturally, that would be cool. But anyway, the main I have a couple more streams to do. That's basically it, and before the end of the month. But I actually have an entire week left. So, can I get my daily, please? It's a new day. It's a new day. I owned yesterday. Yesterday I went crazy. Found the town. I guess I didn't find the town. I found the highway in Sweden. Found the island in Germany. Did not find the city in Rwanda. I just guessed capital. But like, I got Rwanda. Likewise, found the city in Uruguay. It's called Florida. There were signs everywhere like, welcome to Florida. And I'm like, I know your tricks. This is not Florida. And I got Bali. Bali is actually very easy. Like, if you're in Bali, it just looks like Bali. Like, this is Bali. There's also Indonesian flags everywhere. But like, I feel like Bali is the only place in India, or in Indonesia, that has Indonesian flags everywhere. But yes, that was definitely one of my best rounds, my best dailies. Thank you, Alexis, for the compliments. I wasn't trying to show off because you can see I've been pretty consistent this month. I just had a bad round on Friday, but I was traveling. I got my new round. See, definitely, Alexis, this is just a matter of like practice makes perfect, because I've just been doing it I was not half as good like 2 months ago. I was like rarely cracking 15,000 a couple months ago. Like, I felt good when I got a silver one. Your worst round is still better than your best, but yeah, it's just a practice thing though. Like, I do this I dedicate 15 minutes every day Aha. Okay. Okay. I mean, we've got Arabic script. And that's the... So the thing is, like, this is not anywhere... I don't think this is anywhere in Saudi Arabia. That just makes me think of Malaysia. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the Malaysian flag. But I'm actually kind of embarrassingly bad at some flags, but learning flags was something I did when I was like just starting out, and then I completely forgot. But like all of this language is clearly Southeast Asian, and it looks like Southeast Asia. And there was a Malaysian flag. I don't know where. Oh, .my. I am assuming that's got to be Malaysia. .com.my. Question is, where in Malaysia? That question remains. I don't actually have a lot of time, but I might just click label. Because I don't know. Oh, wait, that's a town name. Taman. I have no... I don't think I'm going to be able to find Tamang Tiduangsa. Maybe if I had actually been looking for the beginning. The problem is when I don't know the language, I don't always know what's a place name. You know, because I saw that was the first thing I saw was the word Taman on the big water tower. But I didn't know that was the name of the town. Is it just in Johor? Okay, so it was the town name, but it was like a little part of a city, so it was not labeled on a map except for these little neighborhoods. So I was never gonna find that. Maybe I just clicked Johor if I knew how to region guess. Hi Sam, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just doing my warm-ups, you know. We're on a bridge. We are, ladies and gentlemen, and we're on a bridge. I'm glad you're not tardy as well. Did you end up watching the VOD? I know I don't expect you to have. But I know you said you were interested. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't want to say it and be embarrassed that it just looked like Russia, but it does just look like Russia to me. Specifically, I'll explain that. Specifically, there's just like a lot of fucking trees and nothing else. Statistically speaking, like if it looks like the northern hemisphere and there's a lot of trees, just by volume, like just by surface area, it's most likely to be in Russia. And the infrastructure is like not great. Like the road is not super well paved. The bridge didn't look super fancy. And I don't blame them. I don't blame the Russians because they have a lot of places, like they have a lot of paving to do and a lot of bridges to build. Billboards everywhere is also something you see in that's French. That's French. That's a trap. I know this isn't France. Basically a lot of Eastern Europe is very billboard heavy. I feel like Cyrillic alphabets and billboards go together like peanut butter and chocolate. Okay, that's a Russian flag. I feel safe. I feel satisfied. If only correctly identifying Russia helped at all. But it because a lot of times Russia looks very similar to Ukraine, and I'd say Bulgaria and parts of Kazakhstan and parts of Mongolia all look so similar. But like Russia's so freaking huge that you need to be able to region guess in order to actually get points. Because like I'd be better off going Alaska if it's Eastern Russia, you know, than Moscow. Like I can just lose, I can get 0 points. But I'm just kind of, I'm kind of feeling this looks like there are a lot of cars, which makes me think it's kind of busy. So I'm just gonna click near capital. Yeah, further north, that makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. Not a city I've ever heard of, but they're big enough to have a regional airport, so I don't know. I just can't. That's good. Like 571 kilometers is a good Russia guess. I consider that good. Good job, me. Like you can lose entire rounds on Russia. Yeah, it's usually just if you've got no idea how to region guess, I just click capital or I click the label of the map. I don't know. We're in like Central Europe. Here's a language. That's French. That's French, but I'm not sure this is France. I am not sure this is France. Could also be like this part of Switzerland. It could also be Belgium. Could even be Luxembourg. What do you focus on for trying to region guess? Oh, like nothing. There's a very small number of countries that I have the ability to region guess. That's not something I'm good at. For Russia, I just try to like gauge the temperature. Like if it looks really cold, I go further north. If it looks more deserted, I go further east. That's about it. Oh, wait, does this have a domain? No. Don't they speak French in Belgium? Yes, they do. Essert. See, that seems like I'm kind of wasting time because I'm yapping. I'm just looking for like D19. Wait, D19. That was just staring me in the face. D19. D19. Where can I find a yellow highway with a D? Maybe that is just France. Yeah, it is just France. Okay. Now the hard part. France is big. I was kind of hoping it would be Switzerland or something smaller. Yeah, I would have also gone... I don't know why I didn't think this was France. I'm just looking for a D19, but I don't think I'm going to find it. I'm scanning. There's a D619. I'm seeing smaller numbers over here. There's a double digit. Which doesn't always mean that it's close. But like usually there's some kind of a... Oh, there's a D20. Natural 20. And it is near the French Alps. So that makes sense why I kind of thought it might have been Switzerland. Yeah, that makes sense. There's Belfort. I just didn't see it. I didn't see it. I saw the name Belfort, so if I read that, I could have clicked, but good enough. My Swiss vibes were somewhat accurate. It's like north of French Alps. Didn't I zoom in like right here? Like I zoomed in on Basel or something like that. when I first, like at the beginning when I first started looking. All right, one more round. Okay, we're super north, or I should say super south. There's English, fire risk high. It's so, I would say it was Scotland if it weren't so flat. I'm gonna drive for a little while. I guess that's not flat. Kind of marshy. Kind of marshy. There are people walking. Are these Scottish people, or are they like New Zealanders? We're driving left, right? I say, we're driving left, right? Great. Yellow plates. If only I knew what that meant. I mean, those look like football fans, you know? This might just be the Queen's the Queen's country. Oh, what does that say? Lindefarn? Lindefarm? Is that anything? Like I'd go like coastal. I'm just like scanning to see if there's any, like I don't know what that says, but I'm scanning to see if there's anything that looks like it. It's not gonna be up here because these are all kind of hilly. Right coast? Yeah, maybe? I don't think I'm gonna get a better look at this. Oh, England coast path. Well, that's useful. I was just thinking it was England. That's what I was trying to say when I said, oh, Lindisfarne. Lindisfarne. That's it, isn't it? On a west road bends south. Is this just the Lindisfarne Causeway? There's water. There's like water or marsh south. West road bends southwest. Where else could it be? Over here, like somewhere? I don't see a road there. Is it by the castle? Oh, maybe it's by the castle. Was I going towards there? Let's click here. Damn it, I was right on it. Okay, what I didn't see, so this happens sometimes with these like really low coastal places. Like here on the map, you can see this is all water. This is clearly not water, so I wasn't looking there, but obviously the streets match up. But sometimes Google is a little incorrect about where exactly the water is on these like low marshy places. For all I know, this is sometimes underwater. I don't know. Like this is clearly, this is like all tidal. I was right on the road though, that's kind of sad. I was like, oh, those people walking, maybe they're walking towards the castle, and I just didn't see it. So I went down here. You know, there's more stuff down here, so I just thought it was more likely than up here, where there's nothing. Besides the snook. What's the snook? Hey Google, I'm gonna need you to tell me what the snook is. Ah yes, the snook. Everyone knows the snook. It's just... You know, it's just a bush. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well. Oh, that wasn't the last round. Alright, everyone who thought I was good at this game is now gonna have to take it back that I'm in Latin America. You will see my great weakness, that there is just a full like third of the world that I am terrible at. What I will say is that these look like Arizona hills. So I'm gonna like... My first thought is over here. Could this just be Colombia? Could this just be Peru? Could this be Chile? Yes, on all cases. I could lose 4,000 points here pretty easily. Formosa, like this definitely isn't Formosa. I've got the Obra Dinn soundtrack playing. Speaking of Formosa, I hope you can hear the Obra Dinn soundtrack. But OBS says it's playing. Patagonia? Patagonia? Like, okay, maybe we are dealing with, Argentina? Like, could this even be Argentina? Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear it. So, like, my hesitation, I don't know what these red signs are, and I can't... What country has red signs? Sierra Colorado? Like, what am I looking at here? Yeah, I love this song. Like, I genuinely do not know if I'm in Patagonia. I saw Patagonia. I saw the word Patagonia, but that doesn't mean anything, I feel like. Where am I going? I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with my gut, which was like up over here somewhere. I don't know. I've never seen hills like that in Argentina, but clearly they exist. It was just further south than I thought. And 0 points for that. Oh, there's Maquinchao. That was one talent name that I did see. There's Sierra Colorado. There's Ramos Mexia. Okay, well, I was looking too far north in Argentina. Is that... I've literally Googled this exact thing before. Okay, it is just further south than I was thinking. The southern end, it's the whole southern end. I didn't, where does it technically start? I guess maybe this river, I don't know. It was south of Santiago, so I should not have been looking up Mendoza. I don't know. Yeah, it was just, these hills just made me think of Mexico, but they're not Mexico, so that's my mistake. Thing is, like, I don't know. I truly do not know or understand Latin America. And it's not that I don't understand the language, it's just, the problem is they reuse lots of words. Like I think I saw I saw a sign for San Martin, but I don't even know if it's the same San Martin. I don't know. Anyway. Credits. Alright, well, time to get over to Expelled. now been streaming for 25 minutes. That took a very long time. Let's view results. It's fine. I mean, that's just like an average Latin America round for me. I'm just so bad at it. I could have 5K'd France. But otherwise, it was fine. In the top 40%, that's like decent. Kill him. Yeah, that was fun. What was my quest? Win a duel? No, I'm not dueling. I'm not dueling. Wait. Okay. Alright. I just don't want to. I'm stalling for time because I don't want to cut off the. I don't want to cut off the soundtrack when there's 30 seconds left. Let's switch my scene. Let's pivot. Let's pivot over to the game capture. By the game capture, I mean this one right here. Look at that. Seamless almost. It's a shame to end a good song early. Yeah, I try to avoid it when I can avoid it. I don't end a good song early. Speaking of good songs, I did get a copyright strike. Not a strike. It wasn't a strike. I got a copyright warning for this game, and I disputed it correctly. And they cleared my name, but they incorrectly muted audio on my Expelled VOD last week, because they were hearing all of these songs that are recorded before 1922. This game is set. This is not an accident, because I did my research when I was trying to dispute this copyright claim. This game is not coincidentally set in 1922, which is, again, not coincidentally, the year prior to which all recordings are not protected by copyright right now. So, every piece of music in this song in this game should be fair use, but because a lot of them, it's like up to date with 2025, so some of them might still get like false positives. Oh, I got my Steam achievements just now. I don't know why. All right, let's do a new loop, a new Fruit Loop, a Tryst of Fate. Okay, so Sam, because you didn't watch the VOD, I'll catch you up. It's not a time loop. We're a girl named Verity Amersham, and we have been expelled from our school, and we're telling our dad how it happened. And when we finish telling him how it happened, then we go, well, actually, it didn't quite go like that, and then we start over from the beginning. So it's kind of a time loop, basically. And in our last loop, I guess I'll just read this. A Tryst of Fate. Beloved team captain Louisa Hardcastle, who is the person whose attempted murder we're being framed for, is the belle of the upper sixth, beloved by her teammates, but does she have another beau, namely the gardener that we discovered was having relations with her. We're not ones to gossip, but the whisper is that Hardcastle's early morning exercise in the grounds of the school had been getting earlier and earlier, and she's not doing them alone. Where there's smoke, there's often fire. So this is basically it's equally recapping something that we discovered in a previous attempt, and kind of giving us a lead to explore a little more. So let's get into it. This is how every loop begins. So, Verishi Amertham. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering everyone's voice, but I'll do my best. You're getting expelled today.
And then she hurled herself out of the window.
Allons-y. She definitely did not say that. This is Verity's telling a fib. That's one thing we discovered, is that in fact, Verity is a fucking liar. She's not even telling the truth to me, the gamer. I'll bet my stockings Fifi put her up to this. The first loop, Sam, was so much fun because it was just like, she was swearing up and down, no, I wasn't even in the library. I wasn't there. And I'm like, okay, well, if she says she's not there, I guess I will make decisions as if I'm truly innocent. And then we find out in the second loop, she's like, well, actually, I may have been there. It was so good. That was a true surprise. It delighted me. I'll bet my stockings Fifi put her up to this. This is something else we've learned in a previous loop. That Fifi, the French woman, the French girl, the pervert, maybe we learned this while you were still there, Sam. I can't remember at exactly what point you departed. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. She calls you rat, freak. All right, hold on. The window. Wait, did she take her club that time? The library. Look around. The library has tall shelves built on casters so they can be shoved around. Okay, must be centuries worth of reading to do. I forget, Sam, if you were there when we discovered that Fifi was the one who put Louisa up to this. I apologize if I've been recapping things you already heard, but I'm also recapping for potential lurkers who may not have been there. And I know at some point I'm hoping I'll have a couple other friends visit who haven't played the game before. I don't want to browse the books. I want to look at the window. Did she take the thing? You missed maybe the last 30 minutes of stream, but you appreciate the recap. You're welcome. It's a long way down. Apparently not enough to kill for her to die. She's fine. Okay, she did take the stick. This time I'm taking the stick. Funny to see this here. Louise is like a witch. She's never without her stick. Last time I threw it out the window and knocked her the fuck out, which I kind of liked, but it got me in trouble. So this time I'm gonna take it. This stick is famous. It won the Tri-Schools Cup 3 years in a row. And it got Sally Fipple in the hip once too. That's what they always say that about Sally Fipple. Sally Fipple got hit in the hipple. Only wait a rotten minute. This isn't Louisa's stick at all. This is my stick. She stole it. So that explains a discrepancy. All this time because Verity kept saying, that's Louisa's stick. That's Louisa's stick. It was Louisa's stick. It's not mine. So when, what is her name? Margaret? Maggie? Something with an M. When the bookish girl kept saying, I found Verity's stick in the library, I'm like, you fucking liar. But actually, Verity is the fibber. She stole it. She nicked it. She stole it. She must have stolen it from the gym locker. Yeah, she shouldn't lie to us. I agree. Why would she steal my hockey stick? To frame me, obviously. To frame me. If they find this here, won't they think I smashed the window with it? Yes, I know for a fact they'll think that. I'm gonna hide the stick. I don't want to be... I'm terribly wayward right now. Sometimes off the rails is the shortest path. No, I don't want to drop it. I want to leave the library. I want to leave the library with the stick. Get back to my room. Cripes. Well, look who it is. Verity? Oh, Bridget, not Margaret. Bridget. Bridget? This is the first time I've talked to her here. Verity? I'm not here. You can't forget we have glass in our hair too. Oh, that's right, that's right. I actually did forget that, Noah. Thank you for the reminder. It was my own stick all along. Oh, Bridget. This isn't what it looks like. Oh, it isn't? Killer. Hey, look, dolphins. That's an overboard joke for you. Every time you push someone overboard, you say, look, I think I see some dolphins. I really love that joke. That running gag. It isn't? Definitely not. I'm not gonna kill her yet. Oh, good. Although I don't really know what it looks like. I mean, I can see the window's broken and you're holding a hockey stick. But I don't know what to make of that. You should take a look outside. I think I saw some dolphins. What do I do here? Cause she's a complete rat. I know she's ratted on me multiple times in the past. So I know she's willing to rat on me, but I don't want to just knock her out, you know? Like, I don't want to push her out a window, because then I'll be actually guilty of that. Let's forget this ever happened. Swear yourself to secrecy. Then whatever happened? That whatever happened? Oh, shit. Yes. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Right. I'm gonna go get my book now, because I really don't know what's going on. She turns away. I still don't trust her. Oh, this looks like a quokka. I forgot they're British. Bridget pulls a book down from one of the shelves. I've not read this one before, but I have a feeling I'm going to love it. What book did you choose? A Tale of One Maid's Journey with a Most Unexpected Outcome by Euphemia Ashgrave. Our burn book. I know, someone stole our goddamn diary. Someone stole our fucking burn book. Something light, okay. I'm glad the book advertises that it has it's got a twist in it. How else would I know that there's something surprising in this book? I think I know what it's about. Yeah, you enjoy. I'm not gonna antagonize. Thank you, I will. I'm gonna leave the library. I've got to hustle. Bye, Verity. See you in chapel, Verity. I bet she thinks I smashed the window. Yeah, I do. I bet. I don't think I can do it before she knocks. It's almost 8. I think she knocks at 8. I talked too long. I hurry into my room and close it. Close the door, collapsing back against it. Phew. Alright, Natty's still asleep. Stash the stick. behind the door. I need to go get the glass out of my hair. Although I don't think it actually matters that much. Tidy myself up. I'm just gonna fast forward through this. Wait. Check my hair. Wait. Hold on. I didn't... My mom says I'm pretty. My mummy says I'm pretty in a dangerous way, but I don't know what she means. Get the glass out of my hair. Put the mirror down. One day, Verity, you'll have hair like Lillian Gish. Right now, you have hair like an oh my gosh. Get it? I kind of do want to know what the racy bit in the Bible was, but... Look under my pillow. My filth book. Read it through. Yep. This is not my filth book. This is... Death is a Door by Rosalind Walsh. Where's my notebook gone? I've got to... Poor Natty is about to have a... Whoa, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Maddie is about to have a bad... She's about to have her trauma dream. Her flashbacks. Do you think we can skip chapel? Can I stop Louisa from blaming me? Can I find out why she jumped? And where can I hide my hockey stick? Maybe we can skip chapel. I guess I don't have an objective to get through chapel today. But I also kind of want to be a good person. I don't like being so wayward. Here's Matron. Up you people get, please. Yikes. Trauma dream, here it is. No, stop, don't. No, stop, don't. It's only Matron. She's on the rampage again. Nat groans. I will try to rise. Where are my slippers? Where are my slippers? Find your own ruddy slippers. I've done this too many times. Please don't shout at me. I'm sorry. I hear screams all night. Let me have the day. This poor kid. But all is well. Here they are. Under the bed. All is well. Now, Verity. Perhaps you will pull me back out. Of course, I'll pull you back out. Yeah, that's the voice. The Eastern European. Now pull, dear Ronnie, pull. She calls me Ronnie because we discovered that even though our name is Verity, we sometimes we kind of prefer the name Veronica. And I did a little digging into that too. John Ingold has definitely said more than once that this game is not directly connected to Overboard. So that was a fucking lie. Can no one be trusted? There, I am awake. Chapel must be about to begin. We must go now. Stockings be damned. We can be early. We can sit near the back and sing badly. Let's sway. Let's go. I'm gonna follow her. So what I've learned is that doing the right, like being in the right places is really the only way to make your naughtiness go down. Like going to class and not getting in trouble. And I just like to get it down a little bit. I don't think it matters really, but let's look at the tapestries. Door booms open. There you are. If it isn't fucking Fifi. Fifi pokes me in the shoulder hard. Yeah, he's a liar. Look at the games he makes. They're all about lying. I've been looking for you, rat, freak, monster. I'm a rat, then you're a snake. What do you want? I must speak to you, so I waited in the quad to catch you. But you sneaked around me. I'm no sneak. Oh, I love that. I love that look, that frame, with her eye mostly covered. I'm a rat, man. Look, I'm not just a rat. I'm the rat. You are a sneak. You're the little worm who sneaks through the little hole to get to the place. You and I, we have important business. I can barely understand your accent. You make me laugh so hard. My stomach, it is like the onion. What onion? Do not play dumb with me. I think you know what I want. What? I think you know what I want. You will give me Elmia. All this, I know what you did to Louisa. You pushed her out the fucking window. What did I do? Befriend a hockey-playing imbecile? Assist her with her rhetoric, her essays, and of course her French? Randy Orton. I am the mortal friend. And you are the perfect goat for the escaping. So you pushed her? So you're setting me up? She's the snake, the viper, Randy Orton. She hears voices. She hears voices in her head. They counsel her. They understand. Oh, that audio would definitely get flagged. I want to play it, but I don't think I would survive. I think I'd get muted. It is simple. She's confessed her whole thing. You will leave the school tonight, and you will never come back. And when the play comes, I shall be Elmia, and you will be in the gutter. Like the rat. No, what are they doing to the little rat? They're killing him. I've watched like 100 of those videos since the last stream. She's so funny. With that, she swivels and stalks away, nose raised to the rafters. More girls are starting to come in, their chattering turn to hushed whispers. The service is about to begin. Just then, the great door opens, the owl appears. I'm gonna replay through this, since we've seen it before. Yeah, we know about the tapestry that moves. We know that there's a thing behind it. I haven't gone down there yet. I could, but I'm gonna be a nice... I'm gonna be a nice girl this time. Because it's the only way I can get Bridget not to rat me out. Stay silent. No. How? Susie? Susie Mucklebrush. I saw Verity Amersham coming out of the library around 8 o'clock. She was carrying her hockey stick. You little... You worm! From the front row, Bridget Cobble puts up her hand. Miss Mulligatawny, I encountered Verity Amersham in the library this morning. Bridget, no! Bridget! She told me it wasn't what it looked like, but I think maybe it was, in fact. She was holding her hockey stick, Miss Mulligatawny. Thank you, Cobble. I know all about Verity's stick, but I didn't know you saw her there too. That is very interesting. Fifi? Stop! Fifi's on her feet. This is new. Is she gonna... But where is Louisa? Oh no, it's not new. Louisa Hardcastle. Oh my god. Louis, she had arranged to meet with Amersham. You snake! You viper! This morning, in the library. And now Louisa is nowhere to be seen. And the window, it's broken. I must go to her. Fifi races out of the door. The devil himself. I am not the devil! This is absurd. I didn't go anywhere this morning. I was in bed. Except literally 3 people have witnessed me. I have not... Okay. Alright. So here's the thing.
Oh no.
Alright, I mean, I don't even need to go through this all, to be frank. But maybe I can go through this in such a way that I don't get any meaner. Is she gonna give me the rest of the day? Or is she just gonna expel me right out the gate? I'm fast forwarding, apologies. Fifi convinced Louisa to jump. How about that? That's what happened. Fifi is a senior prefect, Verity. One of my most trusted lieutenants. Fifi planned it so I'd be in the library when the window was broken. Bridget Cobble asserts that both your stick and you were in the library this morning. Young Bridget is not the type to lie at all about anything. I kind of knew that, but she lied to me when she said she was going to keep her fucking mouth shut. Fifi's version is that Louisa had arranged to meet you in the library this morning. Do you deny that? You and your stick together at the scene. I heard a scream and I ran to check. Ran up 3 flights of stairs to look, did you? Doesn't the window in your room look out over the garden? She lied about agreeing to lie. That's just dishonest. She's just like an entire new species of rat. I think I saw someone fall. I'm just lying through my teeth right now, honestly. I think I did. Tell me, Verity, what does it say on the front of this school? Get on with it. As you wish. Okay, we're expelled. Yeah. Louisa's obsessed with me. She's trying to get me expelled. I could say that we were lovers, but I don't think that's... Fifi told her to do it. She's French, miss. Don't you understand? That is not a good enough reason for the Board of Education, I'm afraid. You have until the prize giving to convince me you're worth saving. Fail, and you will be expelled. Now off you go, and do not forget to look back. Okay, so she's not expelling me immediately. I think that was just a flag I had to hit to get out of like the early game, like the tutorial. Her last name is Vaudeville. Apparently, yeah, Sam. What can I say? She's French. I have my reasons, girl. Mine, not yours. The door is behind you. Please take it. So that just means I don't have to play anymore for getting through the chapel scene. You know, like that was a flag that I had to hit early on, but now I can use the day as I wish. Everyone's in the quad. Louisa might be dead out there. The gardener's shed is off limits to girls. Okay. Owl told me to pack. This is saying this is where I could sit in peace and wait out my remaining hours. That's what I'd do if I only had a short amount of time to survive. Most of the girls wait for lessons to start in the quad. I want to go talk. I might be able to talk to Louisa. No? I just said it says it'd be naughty to go there now. That's kind of nice. Same with the potting shed. I'm just trying to see where, okay. I'm gonna go to the quad and I'm gonna tell Susan and Bridget, oh, they just left. Never mind. Wait, are they there or are they not? I don't know. Let's go to the sand. Because I think Louisa might be there now. I know it says she was in the yard, but when the matron busted in, she said they had found Louisa, you know, so maybe they brought her here. Even from outside, the strong smell of disinfectant makes this place difficult to be. I almost run into Fifi, who's standing outside the door. Don't think you can stop me, Verity. I will tell what I know. What are you going to do? Matron, open up! I'm gonna hit her with the Bible. What now, Fifi? I'm going to find Matron. She is perhaps helping a second form with the brushing of the teeth. What a joke. Knock on the door. I'm trying to keep an eye on the clock. I'll go in. It's just Sal. Sally Fipple. Who's there? Is that you, Verity? Where's Matron? Away strangling pigeons, I should think. I don't think that's the voice I did for her before. I don't remember. Can I get you to say I was in the sand this morning? I'd happily say that, but Matron would know different, so it won't do you any good. Okay. Bye. Hope you feel better, Sal. Thanks, Verity. There she goes. She's got Louisa. Out of the way. Clear the way. Poor lamb needs a bed. Oh, she's fucked up. Actually, she's, like, kind of fine. Crikey, look at her. She looks like a wine vat after they've started pulping. Quiet now, Miss Fipple. We'll have none of your curses put on this one. Curses? Curses? She thinks I'm a witch. Oh. Why does she think, are you a witch?
because I go out collecting plants at night. And because she got this new pain, and she thinks it's a curse I put on her. And because, do you know, I really don't know why. But she's got a hold of the idea and she won't let go of it.
Be quiet now. None of your unholy gossiping, young lady. Or whatever you are.
See what I mean?
Yeah, matron, you should fucking kill her. Louisa, are you alright? One of her eyelids flickers in my direction. One bloodshot eye slowly opens.
Verity? Sorry? Can't really hear you. Speak up. Scholarship pushed me.
Effort of talking is too much. She collapses back onto the bunk. Because she says your name because you were there. She's a fucking liar. Amersham? Did she say what I thought she said? I didn't push her. She's impossible to understand, I think. Well, don't say it with that face, Verity. It's the lisp. The falls only made it worse. I think she said you pushed her. I might have to knock her out with the stick. Seeing as you're a scholarship girl. She said pushed. She said pushed, not pushed. I pushed her. Whatever that means. Don't read into that. And what exactly does that mean? You know, pushed. Verity Amersham. I have a sick girl here, and worse, you are wasting my time. Get out. Okay. I went to go to class. I know Miss Lemon gives advice, but I kind of know what I have to do. I'm late. I don't want to be late. Verity Amersham, you are late. What did I miss? Pythagorean theorem? An opportunity for humility. Sit. Sit behind my school desk. Take out your Euclid. I'll take Nat's note. I'll read it. I could rat on her. What do you think? Can you see her teeth? Oh yeah, this is the thing about her smiling. Let us begin. You will call the trinomial distribution, etc., etc. I'm gonna look over at Bridget. Because this kid's a fucking rat. But I don't want to... I mean, like, I already kind of know I've lost this run. I mean, I failed to hide my hockey stick so that it won't be found. And it's too late for me to... Quiet ringing sound. Okay. Stop listening. I'm gonna leave, because Miss Ira didn't help me at all last time. Where am I supposed to go now? Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Let's see. Gym class will be outside, but not yet. How are you? What were you playing? Maybe Miss Lemon can give me some advice. You're also playing Expelled, and you were very confused. Was it your first time playing? This is only I'm only in like hour 3 right now, so I'm still working out the kinks, but I'm enjoying it so far. On hour 1, oh yeah. Well, I won't say I'm less confused now than I was, but I'm getting a better feel for how the game works, at least. So, yeah, Verity. It's a little bit of a tricky one. You're pretty sure you went to all the rooms and couldn't really get any plot. I think the first hour or 2 or so is a little bit more on rails. I'm not trying to give anything away, but I don't want to spoil the experience for you. But I did kind of reach a point where I'm like, okay, the game is opening up a little bit for me, and I can get a little bit more tidbits of the goss. I can get a little bit more of the hot goss. Talk to Miss Lemon. Hello, Verity. I wasn't sure you'd be returning from Miss Mulligatawny's office after all that. How so? Yeah, you need many... I do think this will take a few runs. So the thing is, I don't know if you've succeeded this yet. I don't even know if you can succeed it in the first hour, but you get this little checklist here, and yeah, I guess you just have to be, you have to get a little creative to get some of the, to check these things off. But once you've checked them off, you start getting different conversations in certain places. I guess that's what it seems to me so far, just after having done a few runs. But you really like the music and sassy dialogue. Yeah, that's what's most fun for me. Honestly, I'm just having a good time just reading and acting all of the characters out. You managed to hide the hockey stick. Yeah, that is something that I tried to do this time and I failed. It was I hid it somewhere and it was found immediately. So I'm gonna have to give that a couple more attempts. Don't tell me where you hid it, because I want to give it a few goes. But see, in some ways you're ahead of me already. That dang hockey stick, man. I'm on stay of execution. Audaces fortuna juvat, my dear. Fortune favors the bold, especially where Miss Mulligatawny is concerned. Louisa's been hurt. She fell from the window, and I think Miss Mulligatawny is going to put the blame on me. Probably because she told me that. Oh heavens. Oh my lord. Does Matron know? I have to tell her. Yes, no, she knows. But she does, obviously, Lemon doesn't know that Matron knows. I'll follow her. I don't need to do anything in here, I don't think. I'll come with you, I guess. Where's class? Gym class will be outside. Oh, Will's out there. I actually do want to talk to Will. I'm getting a message. Miss Lemon notices me dogging her steps, so I veer away elsewhere. School is built on miles of open, rolling farmland. You might as well be atop an alpine mountain or on the surface of the moon. The gardener is here, quietly weeding. Bushes under the shadowed window are a wreck. Let's talk to Will. Well, let's look in the rose bushes. They've been ravaged by Louise's fall. Pluck a rose. I don't know if this will help, but I want to pluck a rose. Beautiful smell. Talk to Will. You see the girl in the flower bed before? Louisa? I did? So you know her name, huh? I happen. She plays hockey out here plenty often. Do you often watch the girls playing hockey? Yes. No. Sometimes. That's indecent. Oh, well. You're probably right, miss. You work out. I've asked him how old are you before. How old are you? 23. Right, yeah. Got to be 23 to work here. You worked here long? Trying to remember if I've seen much of you. Me? Well, nah. Since me governor gave it up. The war did for him like all the others. Your governor? You know, me dad. You must have one too. Of course I do. Well then. Nice bushes. I'm just making small talk. This is not getting me any information. Oh, if people'd leave him alone. I've got gardening to do now and plenty of it, miss. He goes back to his digging. Okay. So I basically need to ask him how old are you really in order to get anywhere with him. Ronnie. Wait, that was the French voice. Ronnie. She scampers over to my side and takes my arm. We are soldiers on the line, together. Matron hurries out of the school building and claps her hands. Whole school does gym class together, so around 100 girls file out and stand around, filling the grounds. Most are pointing and staring at the window. Will shakes his head to himself and starts digging. Fuck building bridges, everybody start digging. Right, you awful girls. Now, time to get warmed up. She's hitting the viper pose every opportunity she gets. Matron, I must tell you something. Not now, vaudeville. Hammer jumps. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you've got to stay inside the circle all the time. Let me look around. Watch Bridget thrust. Watch Fifi wobble. I want to mock her. Fifi smiles as she performs. She clearly believes she is on stage at the Palais Garnier. Gardner covers his ears with his hands and beats a hasty retreat. Pick up the pace a little. But matron, it is important what I must say. It can wait. Exercise first. Talking second. Ready? Low kicks. Talk to someone. I'm gonna jump over to Bridget. I'm gonna tell her that she's a snake. Hello again, Ronnie. I like your bow. You let? Really? I hate it. Can you tell the owl I wasn't there this morning? Not there. Got it. You're lying right now. You do that for me? Really? Because I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I can try. Lying is quite difficult. How difficult? I do like to imagine. I should be miming jumping jacks this whole time. How difficult? I don't know. I've never really tried before. I can't do that because I have to click in order to advance the text. Otherwise, I would. But I'm excited to try it. Defenestration. Keep your voice down. I've been trying to remember the word all morning. It's what you did to Louisa. Defenestration. No, it isn't. I did not. You better not be telling the matron that, because it's not what happened. I'll give you a rose if you tell me you didn't. Do you like school? It's all right. The best thing is the library, and the worst thing is the chapel because of the ghost. We did nothing to her. We think. Yeah, I'm just waiting to learn that I did in fact push her. Verity's just been lying to me that whole time, Alexis. I'm 100% waiting for that twist. Tara, leave a gap. But matron. Not you again, vaudeville. Fifi fumes. We're doing high couples. She's still going like a train. Bridget's star jumps have taken her right over to the edge of the rose bushes. There's a ghost. What ghost? The opera ghost. It's nothing short of shocking. There's a ghost in the chapel. It makes funny noises if you go in there alone. Maybe that's what God sounds like. Funny breathing noises. Maybe that's what God sounds like. Do you think? It sounded ghastly. Ghost in the chapel, Roan? Chapel. God is a heavy breather. God is in Chapel Roan. I feel God in the Pink Pony Club tonight. Like someone ill after they've been running. Why did you do it, by the way? I'm just curious. Do what? Push Louisa like that. She was going to hit me. What if I just start lying? Because no one believes me when I say she jumped. It's not a very believable truth-telling. So maybe I just tell a more believable lie, and maybe I can get off with, maybe I can get off in self-defense. She was gonna hit me with her hockey stick. Yikes. Really? I don't really believe her either. Yeah, so she's kind of suspect. She's sort of an unreliable narrator, if you will, yeah. No talking, girls. Concentrate. Watch Diana, girls. Fast lunges. I don't know why that's reminding me of Johnny Bravo. Fast lunges. I'm gonna jog on the spot. I'm wobbling a bit. I'm hitting Emily in the backside, Amersham. Don't jape, Eleanor. We're doing bounces. Kneel and jump. Are we doing are these squats? Kneel and jump twice. 1, 2, 3. Not like that. Not like that, Amersham. I'm a fuck up. Finally, Matron blows her whistle twice. What if she deserves it? Time's up, girls. Fifi narrows her eyes at me. You seem very relaxed, Verity. I am exhausted. The girls file away inside. Now the jumping is over, the gardener creeps back into the garden to dig. You're always exhausted. Let's go in with the others. Why does that happen? It's the second time that's happened. I hurry back to the school gates with the other girls. Okay. Can I just be a good person for once? It's Latin class next, right? I think Latin is next. But I'm not making any progress today. Fifi can be angry because we're Hermia. That's right. We are the star of Midsummer Night Dream. Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm just like, where does the fucking S go? Hello. Talk to... Miss Mulligatawny is going to expel me. Pink Pony Club class is next. Thank God. I didn't do anything wrong, and she knows it. I mean, my dear, it certainly looks as though you did it. It was your hockey stick that was up here, wasn't it? I found it, you see. You found it in my room? I was set up. I hid it in my bedroom. I need to persuade her that I'm innocent. We need to learn about the feminine omenon. That's what I think that's what the owl needs. Miss Mulligatawny needs a feminine omenon. Yeah, I need to find someone who's guilty. Okay. This is the same advice she gave me before. I know someone told me it was Fifi. It was Fifi. I need to get. So you're saying Louisa wanted you to take the blame, obviously. Why me particularly? Because it was Fifi's idea. So I could take the blame. Fifi wanted to get me in trouble because she wants my part. Aliena nobis nostra pullus aliis placent. So other things, other people's things are pleasing to us, and ours are pleasing to others. So it's like equivalent of saying like grass is always greener, or one man's trash is another man's treasure. Saying we always want what other people have. But rest assured, she can't have it. I don't know if she did anything really. That's my idea. Okay. So I need to get more dirt on her. I knew that. I don't agree that Fifi's not evil. Fifi's evil. And grave crimen etiam leviter cum est dictum nocet. This is saying, so even when it is lightly said, a crime or blame is heavily harmful. You can't just throw these things around. Fifi has the devil in her, and she's French. Can't think of anything else. Okay, I know what I need to do. I imagine she wants all this covered up as delicately as possible. I wish you hadn't done it, Verity. You could have talked to me. And I really hoped someone was knocking on my door, but I'm not going to answer that because I don't know why someone would be knocking on my door at 9:30. And I really hope that acting might help you have a wonderful life. Yeah, she threw the accusations around. Why is someone knocking at my door? They haven't knocked again, so I think it's nothing. I haven't heard another knock, so I think they... Nope, there they are. definitely not Uber Eats. Do I have to? Do I need a pause? I don't know if I need a pause. I'm not hearing anything. Oh, it's my neighbor. Hello, sorry.
What's up, man? I live across the hall. I hear you playing the guitar sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I don't play the guitar, and I own these 2 guitars, and I was gonna see if you wanted them.
Oh, like seriously?
Absolutely.
If there's anything you would rather do with them.
No, there isn't. I just don't want them in my apartment anymore. And I figured I'd rather have somebody be able to use them. This is just like a tiny little electric.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Well,
Yeah.
thanks a lot. Sorry I didn't. Took me a minute.
Oh, no
to
worries.
get headphones in, talking to some other
I
people.
got you. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it. All right. Well, that's something. My neighbor gave me 2 guitars. I don't know how much you could hear of that. I also don't know how much my neighbor could hear me talking to them, but I think he probably did because he said, "Hi, it's your neighbor." I just couldn't. I could hear the knocking, but I couldn't hear him saying, "Hi, it's your neighbor," until I took the headphones off. I feel a little bad because I blew him off a couple times. Live gifts. Yeah, he gave me 2 guitars, I guess. I was like, seriously, you don't need to do that. You should just sell these. But that was very nice of him. He hears me playing guitar, which I do at times, and I try to only do it during reasonable, I only play after 5 p.m.s on after 5 p.m. on weekdays, and not at night. So I hope I'm not a terrible neighbor, but it is a little loud when I do it. Yeah, they're both I didn't get the feeling they were especially valuable or nice guitars. I don't think he thought that. I think he just thought that I don't know if you heard, he was basically saying, like, these are trash, I want them out of my apartment. But I would rather have someone play them than throw them in the trash. And I said, okay, I'll take it. That is nice. That is nice. What a nice interaction. I get scared when someone knocks on my door, but that was nice. I really think. Okay, yeah, she was saying she doesn't believe me. You think I'm talented. If I was a good actress, you'd believe I was innocent. Wholesome moment. I should clip that. I shouldn't clip that. That would be weird. But you are a good actress. You are a good actress, but you're still learning. All right. Enough talk. Try to be good. Where can I go next? I don't see. The thing is I just don't even really have. Like, I don't know how much I can do on this attempt. You just read through some reviews and you don't think you're ever going to be smart enough to figure this out. Well, okay, here's my pitch. So I think you may. I don't know because I played Overboard. I don't know if you've played Overboard, but it's the sort of I guess it's not the prequel, but it's the predecessor to this game. The predecessor. That's the word I'm looking for. And I never got the best ending in Overboard, but there's always like different levels of like you can beat the game, but can you beat the game like perfectly? Can you beat the game flawlessly? And doing that was super hard, but I did manage to get like the base level of clearing that game. And I kind of agree with you. I feel like I'm not especially good at these, but I will like. I think with this game, the way it works is like you get different levels of beating the game for like how long you last, basically. So like you get one check mark for getting to the end of the day, and you get one check mark for getting to the end of the prize ceremony, and you get another check mark for making it to like tomorrow, I think. And I don't even know what comes after that because I don't know. But I imagine getting off completely scot-free is probably very hard, and I don't know if I'll ever do that. You saw the final thing you need. You think it's easier than Overboard? I'll have to see. Yeah, that I don't know, but I almost never like full clear these Inkle games. I just try to get as much out of them as I can in like a couple attempts. But yeah, sometimes those like final true ending, whatever you want to call them, sometimes those are for real sickos. I just went back here. I didn't mean to do that, but the library. Yeah, Overboard was hard. I thought I appreciate that there's just like there's a little bit more guidance in this game. I feel like. Oh, find death is a door, because maybe it got switched with my way too big for the notebook that's hidden inside. Found it. Read my filth book.
Gosh.
Louisa was harvesting Susan's blood. Saw this written on a note. Louisa's father is a lord. I heard Lucinda whispering this to Millicent. Anyway, Koziari, I know how you feel, where I'm just like, how do you like figure out how to do all of this stuff? These games are tricky. They're like a really dense knot that you have to unravel. I almost never make it all the way to the end, but that's the nice thing is you don't have to do the whole thing. You can just play until you're satisfied. That's what I usually do. I feast on every... Fifi, she's Belgian? There's something wrong with Louisa? Okay. Rose Window has a power over girls. Okay, I knew that. Fifi wants to be head girl, obviously. Yeah. So these are all little tidbits that I've seen before. Yeah, Will and Louisa. Okay, what? Oh, does this track everything I've written in the past? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if Fifi wants to be the head girl. Yeah, okay. Catherine was muttering this to Tara. Why does Tara not feel like a 1920s name? Someone uploaded a full walkthrough online. Wow. I say that, I guess it's been out for like a week and a half. But that is impressive. The green is stuff I've pressed before. Yeah. Do we chloroform Louisa? Maybe I need to explore how to get the chloroform, because I know it's in that case, but I guess I could go look. I think the matron's in here now. Not supposed to be here. Let's go in. Louisa's still lying very still indeed. Yes?
Hello again, Verity.
Matron sits in silence behind her desk. Sally glares, then begins rummaging for something under her blanket.
Watch this.
Alright, I'm watching. I love when someone says, watch this. It's like gotta be the coolest thing. She reaches with one hand and draws a hairpin from her hand, which she then slips under her blanket. I'm gonna keep watching. She makes a sharp movement under her blanket, with an evil gleam in her eye. A moment later, Matron shifts uncomfortably in her chair. Does anyone remember that clip? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me go to Stream Manager. Content, clips. Wait, hold on. I need to... Speaking of watch this. This one, this clip, hold on. Show me the full clip. I don't want to see the content creator one. Show me the full, I want the full thing. Where's the pop out? Here we go. This one. All right. Watch this. The laser got faster. I watch this, immediately gets my ass kicked. Okay. Watch this. All right. Anyway, watch this. A moment later, Matron shifts uncomfortably. Yes, I've never seen this part, Cozy Ari. She's got her thing. Sore, Matron? Nonsense. Go to sleep, girl. Do that again. She's got a voodoo doll. All right. Sally does something under the blanket again. Oh. Matron stands, rubbing the small of her back. I'm too old for all the stairs in this place. Can I get you something, Matron? Perhaps some chloroform? No, thank you, Emma Sham. I have everything I need here. Yeah, do it again. I'm sorry, I did just distract from the voodoo by playing my stupid Twitch clip, but I think of that. I'm a big fan of watch this. Gets owned. Sally makes one more jerk behind the covers, and Matron jumps to her feet. I need to stretch my legs. So I can utilize this voodoo to kick the Matron out of the room. Maybe I need to start taking paper notes. Maybe that's a good idea. I got all these sticky notes on my desk right here. Just so like I remember things I can do. Sal can kick Matron out of cell. So if I ever need Matron to move, I can get her kicked out. Louisa's unconscious. Let's fucking kill her. She's breathing, but her eyes are closed. She's out cold. Well, the glass shard being in Louisa's pocket won't actually matter at all because we know she was at the window. Like, obviously she went through the fucking window. But I am gonna look through her pockets. I wonder what she has on her. Oh, dirt? Here's her prefect's badge. Well, I don't need the prefect's badge. No one's gonna think I'm a prefect just because I took that. She'll want that when she wakes up. Wait, but oh, I could have planted it on someone. I could have planted it on someone. I'm not naughty enough. I'm not evil enough. I need to get into Verity's mind. That's what I've got to do. I've got to plant it on Fifi. The furnishings. The medicine cabinet. Yep, she keeps them in here. She gets them mixed up. Yep, I've read this before. Look at the bottles. Cod liver oil. I remember our discussion about cod liver oil last time. Okay, so I can just open the cabinet. But I don't think... I don't think there's anything I can do with the chloroform, like, right now. Some men just can't hold their arsenic. He had it coming. He had it coming. What were you doing under the blanket? Who do the voodoo that you do? I wonder why the matron thinks you're a witch when you're literally doing voodoo. Well, forget it. Who do you voodoo, witch? Anyone remember that game Dead Island? Noah, did you ever play Dead Island? Sam B's got the thing that goes bump in the night. Who do you voodoo? Who do you voodoo, bitch? I played a good amount of Dead Island. Here's a story that has absolutely nothing to do with the game. So Tyler, Noah, and I, we have a friend from our hometown named Tyler. I lived across the street from Tyler. Tyler owned Dead Island. I did not. Dead Island was a co-op game, but it did not have couch co-op. It did not have, like, split screen. And it was, like, basically right at the era where they were starting not to do split screen anymore for some games. But anyway, we wanted to play Dead Island together, but I didn't own the game, and I didn't want to buy the game because I was like 14 years old at most, and I didn't have the money. Like, I didn't have enough money to buy those games all the time. So what we fucking did, this is insane that we figured out you could do this. I guess he must have found it online. I don't know. I don't know how this happened. But, so it turns out, around this era of Xbox 360 games, you could download the game to your hard drive, to your Xbox hard drive, and it would run faster than if it were playing on a disc, right? But you still had to have the disc in the tray in order for it to let you play it as like an anti-piracy measure, basically. But what you could do, this is literally fucking insane, is you download the game to your Xbox. You put the disc in the game, run it, boot up the game, and then as soon as you hear the disc start spinning, you know, okay, now it's drawing from the hard drive and it doesn't need the disc anymore. So you take a fucking screwdriver and open up your Xbox and remove the disc drive and then use the disc on a different Xbox. and so you could play Dead Island on 2 different Xboxes with a single disc. I do not know how he figured that out, but that is how I played Dead Island. Anyway, I can keep a secret.
You? Maybe you can. I don't really know.
I definitely can. Hello, Frey. I was just telling a story about how I did piracy. Yeah, no, I never did that. Never. What Alexa said, I never did that. I'm just telling a story about how I heard about some friends who did a piracy thing. It was an amazing workaround. You just finished doing your hair. Wow. I guess doing your hair does take a long time, but Frey, I know you don't post a lot of pictures online, but if you would like to send me a photo, I'd love to see your hair being done now. No pressure, of course. Frey, this is Expelled. I'm being framed for a murder I definitely didn't commit. Attempted murder. She's actually fine. And I'm trying to get away with it. Oh, and also this girl does voodoo. She reaches under her blanket and produces a small, rather fat doll. Is that meant to be matron? Yes. It's not really 100% done. You have more to do tomorrow. Wow. It's a lot of work. Well, anyway, welcome in for now. Slowly, carefully, she slides a hairpin from her hair and holds it next to the doll's capacious rear. A black woman's hair takes ages. So I've heard. First I'm hearing of this. Really? No. I imagine. I imagine it does. Yeah, capacious rear. This game is set in the 20s, by the way. You know how Matron's been experiencing back pain? Oh, wait, I gotta do the voice.
You know how Matron's experiencing back pain? This is why.
She drives the pin deep into the doll. That's fucked up. Sally is a puppet doll of Matron. Sally, are they making you take pills?
What? There aren't any pills to stop me doing this. Except the chloroform, maybe.
You saying that doll is Matron? I don't need any more info. I get it. I know how it works. Are you serious?
You saw it work.
Are you saying that doll is Matron?
I can hurt her whenever I want to. And I've got one of me too. That's how I stay here.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up. I did kind of joke that she had, that I thought maybe she had Munchausen's, but
no, she's just like, sometimes I make myself sick so I can get out of going to class.
Where did you learn how to do that? Are you some kind of a witch?
Oh, easy. I read it in a book. What are you doing here, anyway? You don't look sick.
Oh, I'm not. I was thinking about maybe chloroforming Louisa. But I don't think it's gonna... I came to check on Louisa in a normal way.
But you don't like Louisa, do you?
She's staying here on purpose, yeah. Louisa doesn't like me.
You don't need to care about that, though. Louisa's not clever enough to be anyone's enemy, not really.
Well, she's framed me for her murder. She's framed me for pushing her out a window. So she is at least smart enough to do that.
She's in trouble, though. Yes, give me the goss. Give me the goss. Nothing. I can't tell you. It's not something to gossip about. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm gonna tell the matron about your voodoo doll if you don't tell me the dirt. Are you still here, Amersham? Is Louisa alright? Yeah, Fifi might be enough to clip. There's a French girl in this game. She's evil. She's a freak. I said that just like in an a regular American accent, but I meant freak. Pervert. Does she know Louisa's pregnant? We don't even really know that Louisa's pregnant. That's a suspicion. Yeah, we just need the game confirmation. Time will tell, Emerson. The human body is capable of incredible things. Pervert! Going freak mode in the 20s. Yeah, she's in high school and she may be pregnant in the 20s. I want the goss, but time is almost up. Ugh. I'm gonna leave the sand. I didn't make a lot of progress here today. I did not make a lot of progress today. But I have ruled one thing out. It's time for Latin class. Am I late? Am I late for Latin? Don't mind the window, girls. Please sit down. Natty gives me an elbow. Natty, you. Natty's Russian, by the way. Right, girls, get into pairs and test each other. Now I will test you. I am the demon. I just wanted to do this before because I know Latin. Alright, steady on. I will begin. Here's one. Carpe diem. Fish of the day. Fish of the day. That's it's the carpe diem. We do need to figure out who's creeping in Chapel Rome. But look, you know me, Alexis. I'm gonna go to Latin class. That's the one. Natty, I need a big favor. I don't know what I'm gonna say here. Natty, I need a big favor. At the prize giving, the owl is going to accuse me of something I didn't do. Will you tell her I was in our room this morning? But you were in the room this morning. Here's another. Politico amate affogato veterinari. Yeah, so these are all bad like these are all fake Latin phrases, so I can only kind of guess. Yeah, like what the fuck is this? Yeah, love? Nothing secret can be filthy. The ghost of Chapel Rome. No, no, no. Isn't it my turn to ask you one? In a moment. Another? Existus chucklus. Corporis adversarius nutritius. No, these are different bad Latin phrases. These are different ones. Live, laugh, feast on the flesh of your enemies. I mean, that's the correct answer. It's not Latin, but it is the correct answer. You're getting much better at this. I told you I was good. I am most impressed. I have more where that came from. Platone Socratem, citare potest ad propositum suum. It is possible... Why is Platone written Platone? Like, why is it in, like, ablative case? Oh, no. It's a question. It's a question, but there's no question mark. Is Plato able to ask Socrates to marry him, basically? Plato can quote Socrates for his purpose. I don't think that's what it says. Maybe it is. I don't know. Guitare? Does that mean sight? I didn't know that means like that. Wait. Maybe that's correct. I might have just been wrong. Yeah, ad propositum suum. Yeah, that might actually be correct. I don't know citare can be quote, but it makes sense, like cite.
Yay!
I might have been wrong there. I was wrong in that I was expecting bad Latin when it was actually decent Latin. Like, that was at least more decent than the others. It might have been, like, I mean, it should be a question. Do you think the students in the 20s drew the cool S on things? Almost certainly. Let's stop now. I don't want to exhaust my Latin. No, you want one more. I know it. All right, girls. No, see, Lemon is telling us to stop. I don't feel like teaching you much today. To be honest, I'm rather shocked about the window. So you want to stay here and read, you may. Otherwise, go off and play. I think Fifi wanted me up here this morning, miss. I've already told her this. Yeah, I did already. Okay. Latin is open. The quad should be empty, so why? Oh, because I could go talk to the pregnant statue. Or... Okay, Alexis has been wanting me to go to the Chapel Roan. I'm gonna go to Chapel Roan. I'm gonna go to Chapel Roan's house. Rich tapestries. Girl carrying water, I think is the one. Yeah. Water bucket is heavy, but her bucket looks beautiful. Wait, no, other way around. Water girl is beautiful, but her bucket looks heavy. Just completely read that wrong. Look behind it. There's an old fireplace. Look in the fireplace. Doesn't look like it's been used in years. There isn't even a grate. It seems to open directly into a chimney from below. Stick my head in the fireplace. Hello? There are rungs here. I mean, let's go. We're becoming naughty. It isn't naughty if no one sees, surely. The way to make the cool S has been passed down for generations. It's older than Latin. They even made the cool S in Roman times. Halfway down, the rungs disappear. I drop the last few feet to a cold stone floor. Hey, this is just like the mine shaft that Frey didn't go down in Heaven's Vault. Everyone go watch Frey's Heaven's Vault playthrough. I don't even know if you have that saved, Frey. That cool S has been found on cave walls, yeah, in Stone Age France. Scratched into papyrus. I can't see. I can't even see where I came down from now. The tunnel roof drops low here. Someone has stacked up cardboard boxes under the overhang, all printed with the school logo. I'll open a box. I don't think I could open one without it collapsing, but one is open. And inside I can see piles of booklets. You have it saved, you're just lazy with the YouTube thumbnails. I don't even thumbnail mine. I just literally do the auto thumbnail because I'm even lazier. I only just got around like last week to uploading my Death's Door playthrough, but I did I got the Forgotten City one as well. So I'm just trying to be better now because Twitch's built-in VOD system is getting shafted. What's in the booklets? Look in the box. School handbooks. Piles of old school handbooks. Outdated editions, maybe? I didn't know any of this was under the school. Take a copy, I guess. Oh! Flip through it. There's a page torn out near the beginning. That's very strange. Check another. They're all missing the same page. Someone's been tearing out the cover sheets of the book? This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Keep looking through, I guess. You find a book without the page torn out. It's just the school logo. The 3 dolphins. The famous dolphins for pushing someone overboard. But they've been inked in. Tear out the page. And fold it into my pocket. Let's explore. There is no time here. I know, we're frozen in time. And we're stuck. There's a tunnel left and right. It's like a maze down here. I hope there isn't a monster. You know what they say. Noah, you know what I always say, right? You know what I always say every time. What do I say is always right? What if they kill us? Who kills us? The Chapel Roan ghost? The ghost of Chapel Roan? No. Chapel, she would never. Do you know that? Do you know the memes like, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Chapel. Yeah, that's right. Left is always right. That's what I say. Left is always right. Left is beft. Exactly. Left is beft. Unless we're playing Iron Mon, because I'm usually team right. Peek around the corner. Can't see anything. Okay. Time to panic. I'm going mad down here. I'm never going to escape. In a blind panic, I start to run, taking turnings at random. Chapel would never, but Weird Breather God might. You're right. There is someone who breathes weird down here. I can't breathe except to scream, but my screams don't make any sound. Oh shit, she's really going through it. I did not think that would all happen just by clicking the panic button. She's in the catacombs. This is me when I'm in the catacombs. She's just like me for real. Every time I take a turning, I feel my insides going one way and my body going the other. Holy cow. How have we been on this single attempt for 2 hours? It's because I keep getting distracted. And it's not been 2 hours because I played Geoguessr for half an hour. I'm running along the ceiling. The floor is sliding backwards over my head. We are closer to Fifi's people than we thought. Who's apparently Belgian and not French. The walls are closing in. Oh, a door. I don't stop running until I hit a stone wall full in the face. Only the French would build such a demonic place. Freak! This dead end isn't a dead end, but a staircase leading up to a door. A way out. Brilliant! An arched brick tunnel leads away from the foot of the stairs into the darkness. I could just leave? I'm gonna go to the daylight. I hurry up the stairs, but the door is still locked. Give up. There's nothing I can do but cry. There's nothing else for it. I burst into tears, but no one comes to help me, and the door is locked. Scream. Watch us be in the plant shed. That would be amazing. Only echoes returned, and the door is locked. Oh, we'll obviously just unlock the door. There's no keyhole. Lola Bunny at the Eiffel Tower voice. Ah, Stonehenge. I'm going to die down here. Claw at the door. Until I find the latch handle. The door falls open and I collapse out into the sunlight. Are you alright, love?
I'm just so I'm just so glad to be alive. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right. Well, next time I go down there, I gotta go right. But I kind of feel like I'm out of things to do. I'm gonna go to my room. Yeah, or just not panic. Yeah, I can maybe not click panic next time. You're right. Look, when there's a button that says panic, I've got to hit panic, you know? Like, I'm not going to not click the button, but maybe next time I won't click the button. I still need to know who took my filth book. Let's introduce Frey to Mr. Snuggles. Who's the squishliest Snuggles? Squiggly Slack. Pick him up and squeeze him. He's the squishmiestest. The note from Louisa is still pinned to his tummy. Ignore it. You're too squished for sneaker notes. Panicking is always an option. Who's the squishliest? Did my papa win you at a fairground, Mr. Snuggles? The sound attracted your cat? Wow. That's because your cat knows it's the squishmilliest. I'm not gonna be mean to Mr. Snuggles. Fifi really doesn't like me, does she? Screw you. What? I'm gonna get expelled today, aren't I? Piss off! Bridget thinks I pushed Louisa, doesn't she? Choke on a fist. What are you doing? You're like some failed experiment. Why am I bantering with Mr. Snuggles? The Snuggles have a secret language, apparently. Eat shit! Alright. Fuck off, Mr. Snuggles. I'm gonna snooze until prize giving, because I'm out of stuff to do here. My gosh, yeah. Mr. Snuggles did not want me to talk to him for so long. Alright, let's go. Time for the chapel roam and prize giving. This took a turn. I don't know what I did to Mr. Snuggles to make him freak out like that. What? It said it was time. The lines of pews. And Sunday service, there's a lot of scratched into graffiti. Everyone's coming in. I'm gonna be seated. I'm going to pray. O Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I know it's thy kingdom. Like, I know the correct one is thy kingdom. Give us this day, and tomorrow too, please. And... Shh. Hello, my dear. Hello? Hello, dear. You're a special one, you really are. This is just like Overboard. You can talk to God in Overboard. Whoa, new sprite. Carved S in the pews confirmed, you're right. They definitely have a cool S. They've got a cool S in the pews, 100%. Oh my. Are you God? Oh no. No, I'm not God. I'm more like God's special friend. The devil. I'm having a really bad day. Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
Some days are like that. I don't want to be a bad person. Do you know, no one really does. There are barbarians out there tearing the heads off babies, saying, I'm doing great today. People get in an awful muddle sometimes. She doesn't look pregnant. No, this is a different statue from the pregnant statue. That's Jenny. Nun Jenny's different. I heard Nun Jenny's baby was immaculate. What? Oh, no. No. Thoroughly the messy kind, I assure you. You're sure? Quite sure, thank you. There's only one immaculate mother around here, and it's not that young trollop. Will she rest our badness? That's what I want to know. I want to be less naughty. I want to be silly. I feel like silly is the sweet spot. I'd offer you a cup of tea, but I'm afraid I'm not big on dexterity. Oh, no. I ran out of time. Sorry, God's special friend. That's Chapel Roan! Oh my god! Chapel was giving us the hot goss. Silly is the solution to panic. You're right. I just need to be a little bit more silly. I'm gonna pretend to cheer. I think I can replay this. She's doing all the... I'm gonna stick the freaking glass in. I want to stick the glass in her hair. Thank you, Chapel, for giving us the lore. I'm not gonna turn and punch Natasha. Sorry, I am skipping all of this. Frey, I have read this before. But she's just talking about the prize and the history of this good school and so on and so forth. Fifi's trembling with excitement. So is Susan. Just everyone's a rat. Bridget's a rat too. Bridget and I, okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. Bridget and I had a formal agreement that she was not going to spill. This, I'll do this part. I'll voice this part, even though we've seen it before. This is a special award for Verity Emersham. 100 heads turn to stare. Stand up, Emersham. Was it in writing? Well, no. It wasn't in writing, but... Yeah, Natty just wants to go to sleep. I get to my feet. Yeah, Natty is not a rat. You're correct. Natty has been nothing but good to me. The award I would like to give to Verity Emersham, ladies and gentlemen, girls, is a very special award. One that has never been given before. I like awards. The owl's unblinking stare doesn't waver. This is a new award celebrating the most ignominious expulsion from the old nunnery in its long history. Yeah, Alexis is right. A written agreement would be evidence. There's a gasp from the whole hall. By pushing Louisa Hardcastle out of the window, Verity, you have forgone your place among us. A few tadpoles in the front row have started crying. I didn't do it. Silence, worm. Verity Emersham, your name will be expunged from our school, from every record, from every book, from the wall of admissions itself. It will be forbidden. No one may speak it. It will be as though you never existed. Do you have anything to say for yourself before you disappear forever? Fifi did it. She's got glass in her hair. Bridget knows I didn't push her. Right, Bridget? She was in the library too. Me? Bridget looks startled, like she's only just remembered her own name, Bridget. Bridget,
Next loop, I'm gonna be in the same room with you, and I have that hockey stick. The Bridget of the next loop wants you to be honest here. You're doing laundry and you just found out one of your sweaters shrunk in the wash? No, that's the nose mode sweater. That's for the molecule. No, Verity definitely pushed Louisa out of the window. Bridget? You're next, kid. She was all suspicious about it too, like it was something from a book. These are your last minutes, Verity. Bridget's lying. Dead to us. Liar. Monster! Lying? Me? But I can't lie. Look, I'm the Queen of England, except that I'm not. See? Do you have anything more to add? I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it, is all. The final feeble words of a coward. We do not accept cowards at this school. Cowards are never promising. Bridget's getting pushed from out the window. You know what, Noah? Fifi turns around and beams the largest smile I've ever seen her smile. Your departure, Verity, is for the good of the whole school. I hope you come to realize that in time. And Fifi, congrats. Now you're the best because I love you. You're my favorite student. You're a head girl. Enjoy. Fuck you. And I am Elmia too. Sacre bleu. Superbe. But she's guilty. No. No. She can't act. I'm gonna hit her where it hurts. Verity, you are not only expelled, you are banished. The sleeve of your sweater is the size of your hand now. This is so silly. What?
Shit. Sorry.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Amersham, I am writing to inform you that your daughter is no longer welcome at the school after the destruction of a priceless relic and the maiming of a fellow student. I do not intend to lay out the details of her actions at this time. Suffice it to say, I have enough to convince the education board there will be no appeal. Your daughter is a curse. We are happily shot of her. Okay, I did not make it to end of term. Again. Let's give it one more time and then I'm gonna go to bed. It's a doll sweater at least. Yeah, for a molecule. Real life molecule doll. And then they threw you out even knowing you done nothing. But by heavens, that ain't right nor proper. They're picking on me, Papa. No, lass, I mean, that ain't right. I was at the prize giving, remember? And that's not what happened at all. Well, it's not quite what happened, true. Honestly, love, I know you want to be an actress, but this is quite the performance. You tell it again. And get it right for this time, for pity's sake. Anyone would think you're trying to get the attention of the biggest crowd you could. Alright, let me put it this way. Alright, Frey, this is a new loop. And this time, I'm gonna hide the dang hockey stick. I'm gonna hide the stick. So very Amsterdam. I hope you remember your pack. She just jumped. I didn't do nothing. Can I get someone to vouch for me? Apparently not. Apparently no one in this dang world believes me. There must be a way to prove to Miss Lemon that Fifi was involved.
I need the hockey stick. Stick is on the floor. Look, I'm naughty. Toss it out the window. Bonk. Hit her in the head. Knock her the fuck out. Ugh. Nobody believes us. We probably aren't that likable. Yeah, well, okay, whatever. We got 1 KO, kid. Run for it. Can I go to the grounds? I can't go there, no. Dang it. I need to get the glass out of my hair. Even though no one's ever called me on that before. Our bunks. Tidy myself up. Check my hair. Ravishing. Small shard of glass. Take it out. Put the mirror down. Do something else. I didn't get my filth book. I didn't get my darn filth book this time. Let's wake Natty up. She's gonna scream because she's remembering the war. It's only me. Ronnie? Ronnie, my darling, I had the most awful dream. We need to frame Fifi, get our revenge. You've got your eye mask on. Of course, silly me. I thought I was buried in the pile of bodies. Not the bodies again. It's not normal, Natty. They haunt me, Ronnie. It is gruesome, but I will try to rise. She's freaking out about her slippers. Find your own slippers. They're under the bed. I'll pull her out. My hockey stick is there. Can I jump out the window? Dang it. Nat has a troubled past. I'm gonna help her put her freaking stockings on. Let's go to Chapel Roni. I'm gonna stay here because there's no reason for me to go to chapel anymore. Ronnie, you are not well. Assembly is boring. Ronnie, of course it is boring. Excitement belongs to the devil, not the Lord. You go. Then I will go, but I will miss you, darling. She totters away. I'm gonna leave my room. Can I go out here yet? Not before the owl comes to school, which is at 9 o'clock. I can go to the quad. I can confront Fifi. Maybe I can, I don't know if there's going to be any way for me to plant the thing on her. That's probably going to be at prize giving. There's none Jenny. There you are. I've been looking for you, rat. you want. I could tell her, but no, that's not a good idea. Not while my stick is still there. Susan? I could... Do you need the bathroom, Susan? What? Freak! You're sweating raindrops. No, Susan, it's just raining. Also, you interrupted me. Fifi was telling me something. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. She bounces away. I liked you, Susan, but you always ratted me out. I will be Elmia and you will be Bottom. You calling me a bottom? This is about the play? Yes, this is about the play. Miss Lemon chose the parts. We can't change them. You can drop out. You will tell her you do not want the pressure. And believe me, there will be pressure. She's gonna try to kick me out the school. Calls me a rat. Ermia is mine, Fifi. None, Jenny. We need to talk. You will never be Hermia, you freak! Hello, Nun Jenny. So you were a pupil here just like me? Sort of. I was a nun, obviously. There was 2 old nuns, and me. There were 2 old nuns, Jenny. So what happened? How'd you get pregnant? We got inspected, and I was pregnant. The inspectors didn't like that much. We turned into a school and just, like, stayed here. That was pretty smart. Was it? I just wanted to have my baby in peace. Her hands. What about her hands? One hand is open but cupped, as though ready to grab God by the belt buckle. Upper 6th girls are forever putting in things in her hands. Chair legs, fire pokers, that kind of thing. Miss Lemon appears from the school building. Good morning, girls. Aurora habet ora minore. The dawn has gold in its mouth. She claps her hands. I know it's early, but you might as well wait inside the chapel. I am not gonna follow them in. I'm gonna... Fifi wants my part in the play. No. Yeah, I gotta make him suspicious early on. Verity, please. Can we discuss this after chapel, please? No! No! She's got me firmly by the elbow. No! You were supposed to be on my side. Alright. I'm skipping through this. Sorry. Wait, I can just leave. Ronnie, you are going. You will get in trouble. In trouble. That's the one. Let's go to the grounds. I got away. I got away. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. I won't be more in trouble than when they find my fucking hockey stick with her. Check out the shoes. Louisa? Nothing. She's fucking dead. I have stopped Louisa from blaming me. The rose bushes. They've been totally ravaged, and my hockey stick is lying amongst all the broken glass. Take the stick. Take the fucking stick. It's got a little blood on it now. Only goodness me, this isn't Louisa's stick. It's my stick. I know. I've been here before. You understand. There's no way I'm gonna bury it deeper in the bushes. That cannot be the right way to hide it. I'm gonna take it. Safest place for it is with me. But it's got blood on it. Leave her. I've got this bloody hockey stick. I tried to hide it in my room before, but it didn't work. Well, I hid it behind the door. Maybe I could hide it in my bed. Under the bed. Stash the stick. Stick it in my bed. If I had just done that at the beginning of the stream, I wouldn't have had to... Oh my god. Okay, don't stash it behind the door. Stash it in the bed. Look after it for me, Mr. Snuggles. How did they find it behind the door? That Mr. Snuggles just told me to kill myself. Can you believe it? Okay. Alright, well now I know how to hide the stick. We got 2 checks. God tier choices this run. Now I need to find out why Louisa jumped. And get someone to vouch for me. Can I go to the potting shed? I know what I need to tell him now to make him blab about sleeping with Louisa. Right? Will Mr. Snuggles vouch for us? Talk to Will. How old are you? 23. How old are you really? Is the thing you have to say in order to get a real conversation with him. Told you, 23. I've got work to be doing here. Can you be getting along? I'm doing it too deep voiced. Did you know there's a girl lying in your flower bed? A girl? Ah! Well, Matron's going to have a mop in the splashery, ain't she? Oh well, holiday comes and I can fix up whatever holes y'all have done. Doug, easy like. It's Louisa Hardcastle. It's like I've jabbed him with a fork, although he tries to hide it. Oh? Which one's that then? You don't know? You girls all look the same in your uniforms. Louisa's, tall, ain't she? Bit shorter now, I think. Pretty tall. I think maybe I know the one I should be going now, you should. He seems restless. He hurries away. Shelves of clutter. Maybe there's a clue in here. I've never actually inspected this place. Choppers, loppers, pots and pans, forks and spade, and gloves and bulbs. I wonder how he finds anything in here. The green metal helmet from the war. It's his dad's. Oh, but it feels like leather. It's not a very good helmet. There's a hole in the side. Well, yeah. I mean... Stick the finger through the hole. Pinky goes right through, but the index finger won't. Take something off the shelves. Garlic bulb, some of these to clean. Okay, put it down. Alright, let's get out. Leave the shed. I still need... Maybe cause Sal also knows the dirt. Sal knows the dirt too. But she didn't want to gossip about it. Let's go in. Hi, Sal.
Who's there? Is that you, Verity?
Matron, it's about Louisa. I think it's fine. I saw her by the bushes from my window. These 2 feet sticking up. Yeah, maybe if we start the gossip. She looked quite funny. Matron's eyebrows shoot up. What did you say?
What's this?
Louisa's hurt.
Hurt? Stop mumbling, child. What kind of hurt?
I just wanted to ask you about her. Matron narrows her eyes. What about her? So Matron knows that she, or maybe also knows that she's pregnant? Oh, nothing. Good. I'm going to see about Louisa, and God help me if you're telling tall tales. Do you know Louisa well? Tell me the goss. Spill the tea. She's pregnant.
What, you mean Louisa Hardcastle? Do you think Louisa Hardcastle pays any attention to me? She doesn't even know I exist. It's not like I ever hit the ball.
Come on. Matron's desk. Maybe the matron's desk has...
Oh my word, what are you doing?
Shh. Shush. I'm busy. Ah, fuck it. Look at the papers. Wonder if there's anything about Louisa, maybe she had a mania. I don't find anything except a large chart called the monthlies. The monthlies chart? It's big enough to list everyone in the school down one side. Next to each girl's name is a long line of small boxes, some shaded.
Why are you reading that? Is there something wrong with you?
Look up my name. Sal, just be chill. I don't want to have to chloroform you. My row is all blank apart from 3 shaded boxes near the start of the row, then 3 more some 20 boxes later. I know what that is.
You shouldn't be looking at that.
Look someone up on the chart. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I mean, okay, so... is it fucking last name first, or... E through H, Hardcastle. Okay, it's last name first. Louisa's line starts like the others and then goes blank. Cripes! Does that mean Louisa is or was with child? She was going to have a baby. Okay, well, we'd already deduced that, but that gives us something. I also got a Steam achievement for that. I don't need to know anyone else's. I'm not that nosy. I don't want to know what they use this for. Talk to Sal. Can you think of why Louisa might have been unhappy?
No clue. Maybe she missed a goal shot or something. Is Louisa really badly hurt?
I mean, she fell out of a window.
Golly, that's quite some fall.
Just then there's a knock on the door. Matronly. Who is it?
It's Fifi. It's very important.
Go away.
I can't, Matron. It's too important.
Matron's not here.
Verity? It's this Frey. It's this evil French woman. But I heard her voice. Where is Matron? I need her. I need her now. She's not here. Really.
It's Randy frickin' Orton.
The legend killer. The Viper. Mon Dieu, it is a calamity. Louisa is out.
She scurries away like a bug. If we waited, we could have learned the truth. Yeah. Should I restart the scene? I can restart the scene. I haven't been doing that because it feels... I don't know. French Randy.
Randall.
I don't know if we would have learned the truth though. Because I think she was just going to say about her falling. That's what I thought. I don't think she was going to say... I don't think she was going to spill everything. I'm going to leave. Man, I am a bit naughty though. Hope you feel better, Sal.
Thanks, Verity. I won't.
Matron enters. Get out of the way. Clear the way. This poor lamb needs a bed. I'm gonna clear the way. Oh, yeah, she's not great, huh?
Crikey, look at her. She looks like a wide vat after they've started pulping.
Quiet now, Miss Fipple. We'll have none of your curses put on this one. I know about your curses now. Louisa, are you alright? She's definitely not, because I fucking conked her on the head. I'm gonna ask, though, so I seem concerned. She can't hear you. She's out cold. Now, we don't need an audience. Poor dear needs a rest. You run along, Amersham. Okay. Yes, matron. I'm matron in this school, thank you. That's what I said. She's sleeping. Out you go, Amersham. I won't have you waking her up. Alright, what now? It's time for geometry. I need Natty to vouch. Natalie? Natalia? Natasha, that's her name. Oh, I'm late. I'm late. I'm extremely late. Amersham, are you unable to tell the time? I had a bad teacher. A little bit, yes. I just lost track. Let me assist you. It is time for you to leave my classroom in disrepute. You will find the door behind you. She points. Okay, fine. The rest of you may leave as well. I tire of you all. The rest of you may leave as well. You're welcome, everybody. I got you all kicked out of class. You're welcome. Okay, I mean, I guess I technically still don't know why Louisa jumped. Even though I can suspect it now. I can't tell what this class does for us. So what I know, Alexis, is if I go there on time, one, I can pass notes, and two, if I'm there on time, I get some of my little meter back. That's all. That's all. That's why I keep going there. Is Natasha in the room? Yes, Natty's in there. We did do everyone a favor. They should vouch for you. I would think so, Sam, but this place is full of schemers, and I trust none of them. Natty's here. Ronnie, dear, let's talk. Let's talk. I found Louisa in a rose bush. You did? My goodness. She has been carousing all night, perhaps? No, I think she fell through the window. A window? My goodness. My heart is aflutter. Fifi wants my part in the play. She cannot have it, darling. This is your moment to shine. What? Hey, why do you dream about burned bodies? It is my secret, my terrible past. What happened to you? I'm trying to get on your good side. Oh, Ronnie, darling, I do love you, but it is too terrible to speak of. You're always so kind to me, Ronnie. Sometimes Nat talks like she's in love with me. Of course, we are more than sisters, you and I. We are, but they were roommates. This is, I have to, I mean, I say I have to do, I'm like, guys, I have to do the toxic Yuri. I have to go into Yuri. I have to go Yuri mode. I have to go Yuri mode in order to get her to vouch for me, guys. They're making me do it. You keep saying you love me. But do you love me? Yes, I love you. Of course. You are the lightning to my dark storm. You are the saddle to my wild horse. I want to spend my whole life sharing a 2-bunk dorm with you. I love you too, Nat. As long as you keep fucking keep your fucking mouth shut. Started out with a kiss. How did it end up like? I should have got her a rose. I should have picked her a rose. Next time, I'm picking a rose. One day, we will be so happy together one day. I see it in my dreams. If we move... When did they legalize gay marriage in the UK? Gay marriage legal UK. March 2014. So all you have to do is live 92 years. You just have to live 92 years and you can get married. You will believe me, you know. About everything one day. I can foresee it. They're always hinting you can see the future. I dream of bodies and also us happy together. Can you really see the future? This is great secret, but yes. Some mysterious women, they have the crystal ball. I have something finer and more powerful, but otherwise same. What is it? Can you show me your crystal ball? Now? Here, look deep, but never tell. From a pocket, she produces a glass bauble. It is a diamond the size of an egg. It's so beautiful. It's the gaydar. I have something like crystal ball, but more powerful. I can tell when people are gay.
It represents more than beauty. It represents honor and courage, the fate of great nation, the depths of my own soul. Wow, I look at it. It's so shiny, a girl could lose herself in it. I stare deep. I stare deep into the diamond. Intersecting blades of crystal slice the light this way and that, like spotlights crisscrossing on a jet black stage. And on the heart of that stage is a flash of red, moving, singing, turning, dancing. That's me. I know it is. That's me. Stare deeper. We must see the future. The lights fade, becoming blades of white and blue that rise from the dark depths. A small yellow flash rides upon them, falling and rising as I turn the jewel. The blood pounding in my ears is like the sound of the sea. A boat, a stormy crossing, a fearful night. Stare all the way down. Then the diamond catches a ray of pure sunshine. It strikes so hard it brings tears to my eyes. I want to look away, but I can't. A fire like a tower of flame. It's everywhere. I pull the jewel away and quickly cover it with my palm. I'm sweating. What did you see? My future, I think. They teased a third Inkle game. Yeah, oh, definitely not related game. Yeah, they're so not related. I just had a glimpse of a of a boat in the midst of a storm. I can't be sure. None of us can know until it is too late. We are ships in the dark. And speaking of which, if you're ever on a ship, push your husband off the edge so that we can be together. Yeah, I don't remember if it was a stormy ship, but you know, prophecy's prophecy. I will hold you, Ronnie. Will you hold me tight? And will you fucking vouch for me? I will squeeze you till you value your breath once more. Whoa. Darling Ronnie. Time to get going. We're in love now. What if we were two girls at a nunnery in 1922 and we were both in a bunk bed? The marriage was stormy. There you go. That's true. I'm coming too. We'll go to the grounds. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be a good person. I'm gonna be a good person and it's gonna make me silly again. I just want to be silly again. It's the marriage was stormy because it wasn't with Nat. You're right, Alexis. They're jumping in the puddles like frogs. And Matron's not happy about it. I'm not late. I'm running. I don't have anything to say. Like Bridget, I'm gonna watch Natasha thrust because we're in love. She does her exercises with the utmost seriousness. It's like she's trained to be a soldier. Fifi wants to talk to Matron. Clap my hands under my knees. I can't. Fast ducks. I'm not gonna shove Bridget into the roses. I don't hate her that much.
Time's up, girls. Fifi wants to say the thing. It's Louisa. She's here and she's hurt. She is not. She's in the sand and she's going to be quite all right. The girls file away inside. You could have figured that out. You could have looked in the rose bush, Fifi. You bozo. Talk to Natty. That was really my future I saw? I won't shove her into the roses, but I will shove her out of a window. I'll shove her into a roses, but from a different place. I cannot tell you, but tell me this. Was it your past? You make a great point, Nat. You make a great point. Then it was lies ahead. Natty disappears, Fifi hurries away, and Will wanders over, spade in hand. I'm gonna talk to Will. Hey, the helmet in the shed. Is that a gardening helmet? No, miss. It's my dad's, isn't it? I can't ask him about Louise's pregnancy. I know, I want to be able to frame Fifi, but I feel like I need to get like a definitive answer, like Louisa jumped because blank, you know? You worked here long? No. What others? All of them, you know? All the men. Yeah. We're slowly figuring out how to do this. I feel like the next run is going to have some new check marks that are probably really helpful. Let's go in with the others. What time is it? So where is... I don't know where anyone else went. So maybe I go do the maybe I'll go to the chapel now. And this time I'll go the other direction. Tapestries. Girl carrying water. Look behind it. Climb down. I'm going to fast forward until I get to the thing, because I do want a book. I do want a page, I mean. Alright. Hello? Turn right, because as we know, right is always right. There's an elbow bend to the left. Let's follow it. This tunnel is long. Let's go all the way out under the road or something. There's a smaller passage leading right. Right is always right. That does not feel like it was right. Somewhere in the distance I hear the sound of flapping of wings. I accidentally just skipped something, sorry. What was that? I strain my ears, but I don't hear it again. Keep going. Don't panic, everybody. Don't panic this time. I'm in some kind of underground storeroom. There are old chairs here with cushions, moth-eaten and crumbling. Sit down. Sit down in one of the moldering old chairs. The cloth is crumbly and dusty. Okay, get up. I could pass some time here to, like, no one knows I'm here, right? It's just so nice here. No one bothering me. Okay, let's get up, though. I'm only at this school because my father insisted. You'll be a solicitor or a solicitor, my girl. I've no idea what he meant by that, but somehow he got me here. Please, get up! I hate this place. Verity, get up! She's stuck. It's not Verity, it's Veronica. All right, then. Don't want to get lice in my stockings. Don't want to get lost down here. There she goes again, teasing me that her name isn't actually Verity. I wonder if that's a thing where it's like the more evil you get, the more you're Veronica, and the less you're Verity. The walls are big, damp stone blocks, like someone sunk a castle in the earth. It's so cold down here. Let's keep going. Is this a good idea, Ronnie? No. Oh, it's the storeroom again. Retreat. Backwards or is this forwards? Okay, time to panic. No, go back. Turn back. Which way was I headed before? It's the little room at the... Oh, I'm back at the start. Left and right. Right is always right. There's a bend. There's a smaller opening cut right into the wall. I go right. Ignore the turning. Walk on. Right is always right. I'm just staying right. Follow the tunnel right. I've been here before, though. I've just gone in a circle. There's a low opening in the wall on the left here. No. It's a different one. There are different options. Peer into the opening. Walk past the opening. I'm trying to, I'm just trying to be methodical here. Take the right opening. Right, right, right. I'm so bad at mazes when I can't actually be there. Keep going. Does this take me back to the dang storeroom? No. This is new. I mean, it's not new, but I go right. I think I'm gonna need to go left sometimes. Take the left opening. I think I went right by mistake. Where are the freaking wings, man? Take the left opening. What if I do a map? I don't know. It's cramped. That's new. I mean, there's something new, right? Next time I come in here, I'll try to make a map. But I'm just so fucking lost right now, so... Turn left. Oh my god. Take the right opening. I don't know. I've got to panic. Oh! It's here. I just actually like found the way out normally. I didn't have to slam my face. Retreat to the daylight. I didn't find anything. But I do have... Fortunately, I do have the thing. Everyone's down in the quad. I need someone to swear they'll vouch for me. I know Natasha won't doom us, but go over to... If we had a paperclip, we could pick the lock. I think we could just open the lock, and we just freak when we're panicked. We just like act all insane about it, like, oh my god, I can't get the door open, but it's just open. Can I say anything new to Natty? You've always called me Ronnie. If I could tell you why this is, I swear I would. The future, it must stay hidden from view. Is this something to do with your fortune telling? You know the plot of Overboard? She nods, more seriously than ever. It is a heavy burden that I carry. More heavy than you will ever truly understand, darling. Talk to someone else. Or the statue? Maybe the statue will give me pregnancy advice. I'm late for assembly, Jenny. Honestly, Verity, what do you like? Get in there, go on. Okay. What? I don't think there is an assembly. Oh, but it's almost time for Latin, so maybe I'll go do that. Be there on time for once. I don't know any Latin. I say, lying. Do not be so low to yourself. I'll begin. Here's one. Ubi desertum faciunt. The Latin word is not spelled with two S's. Puddingum appellant. Where or when they make dessert, they call it pudding. They make a dessert and call it pudding. You're getting much better at this. Let's stop now. I like doing this, but the Hercules etiam nil potentia foresti ignis adversari. Even Hercules, there's no verb in this sentence. But like even Hercules maybe has no power to fight forest fires. Yeah, even Hercules is powerless against forest fires. Correct. It's luck. I am most impressed. I have more where that came from. Carpe bruum. Seize the teapot. You got it. Ha. Let us continue then. Another? Si dominus non est, servus est. If you are not a master, you are a slave. If you're not the master, you're a servant. That's the one. That was actually, that is real Latin. Basically. Alright, that's enough. What else are we gonna do to fill the time? It can't be that much longer. No, I think we should keep going. In domus vitrum noli jacare. In a house glass, don't throw. There's no. It doesn't say anything, but I guess stones. Don't throw stuff. Yeah, do not throw things. Don't. That's bad Latin because domus and vitrum don't agree. Let's get this one wrong. Death comes after a fall. No. Really? Of course, another? Ubi subi ubi. Semper ubi sub ubi. That's a classic. I can't believe we haven't seen Semper ubi sub ubi. Ubi subi ubi. Where underwear. Hope blooms naked. Put out the list. Hope blooms naked. Wrong. You're making these up. Latin is an ancient and venerable language, Verity. Another? Non navigare in aqueducto. Don't sail in an aqueduct. Yeah, don't swim in the aqueducts. I would say natare but whatever. First to go to the bathroom gets the cleanest air. No. Are you sure about these? Absolutely sure. I have more. Petra, I gotta get out of this loop. Petra tam gravibus quam viribus est. Stone. I mean, it's saying like stone is heavier than people. Oh, viribus, strength. Okay, that makes sense. Stone is as heavy as your strength is not. I mean, it's not what that says, but I think that's what it wants me to say. I thought I had you there. I want to talk to Miss Lemon. Can I get out of here? Oh, well, if that's what you want to do. Miss Lemon? What are we learning? Wait, show her the shaded dolphin page. Do you know what this is? She gasps. Verity. The black dolphin. Where did you get this? I don't want to get anyone into trouble. This is serious business, Verity. Please believe me when I tell you that. But what does it mean? It was a little bit before my time, but it's the kind of story that gets passed on from one teacher to the next. Really true, or scare the new girls true? Honestly, I don't know. I know the black dolphin was still being used when I was here. But the start of this story is much earlier, nearly 100 years ago. Tell me. All right. But nescire autem quid ante quam natus sis accideret, id est semper esse puerum. But you don't know what happened before you were born. What it is. It is always to be a boy. It is always to something like that. The old nunnery. It is always to be a boy. That seems like kind of bad Latin. Or maybe I'm just misunderstanding something. The old nunnery was beginning to open up to girls from the laboring classes under the new poor law. Have you heard of Mathilde Dauphin? That was the name of the headmistress at the time. Did you say dolphin? No, I haven't heard of her. She's been scrubbed from the school history more or less, but the fact was Miss Dauphin ran 2 schools in the same building. One for the girls from wealthy families who had their own rooms with cleaners and maids, and the other below the stairs where girls from working backgrounds lived in dorm rooms in the cellars. Those rooms were still open when I was at school there. Go on. Anyway, this head teacher treated her 2 schools completely differently. One was fed in the hall with the serving staff, and the others ate gruel from a tureen. One had baths, the other had a communal room for bucket showers. You can imagine, I suppose. Why didn't the poor girls rebel? Well, in fact, a few did. One of the lower girls found, I don't know how, an old chimney shaft that led up into the kitchens above. and she began using it to steal food for her friends. At first they didn't notice. There are always rats, of course. Then one of the cooks saw her slip into the old fireplace. What did they do? The cook told Miss Dauphin she wanted to see for herself, so she waited until the girl was in the chimney waiting to slip out. And then she ordered the girls in the third to start bricking up the chimney from below. Quid clementia remissius, quid credulitate negotiosius. What mercy is, I don't know remissius as a Latin word. Does it just mean remiss, I guess? So what is more remiss than mercy? What is more negotiosis? What is more busy or time consuming than cruelty? So she couldn't get out. She couldn't get out. Legends say she's still down there to this day. She could have snuck out into the kitchen, but Miss Dauphin was there and she was scared. Then Miss Dauphin ordered the cook to light a fire in the grate. The poor girl. Yes, it must have been awful. When the fire finally burned out and the girl climbed out, she was blackened from head to toe with soot. They say her eyes turned from blue to brown. As a final punishment, Miss Dauphin banned her from washing, so she stayed like that until it eventually rained. As a protest, the other girls in the lower school began shading in the dolphins in their school books with charcoal. The black dolphin? A blackened dolphin, really. But the similarity to Treasure Island stuck, I think. Although, of course, this school is where Stevenson got the idea. Did Robert Louis... Wait, this is an all-girls school. That's why the book isn't allowed in the library. The story gets worse. The prefects took against the blackened dolphins. The lower girls began tearing them out and hiding them. But any time the prefects found a girl with one, they would give them the night shift punishment. What was that? They took the girls out into the grounds of the school at night with a shovel and made them dig their own graves and then sleep in them. Made them? Prefects carried canes in those days, and also the shovels. And liked doing it so much, these prefects, they made it a tradition. If a prefect gave you a black dolphin, shaded and torn from the school handbook, that meant you had to be in the garden with a shovel at dusk. The black dolphin is a schoolgirl's death sentence. I never wanted to see one. Not ever again. No one does that anymore. They were still doing it when I was here. I never got one myself, of course, but I knew girls who did. And it was allowed to go on far too long. As Publilius tells us, veteram ferendo inuriam in vites novam. Unwillingly. What? I mean, bearing an old injury, something anew. Is it saying invites like invites? It means unwillingly. But I don't know. And I shouldn't need to tell you what that means. No, please do. What does it mean? Verity's infuriating ferret invites novices. What does it mean? Oh, really, Verity? Look it up. I don't think you can find that in a dictionary. Who gave you this? Who gave me this? From Fifi. Of course, I should have known. She's just the type to bring this sort of thing back to life. Try not to let her get to you, Verity. Potenti rasci sibi periculum est quaerere. I I guess to enrage the powerful is to look for trouble. Something like that. May I keep the note? What for? I don't like any girls walking around with a black dolphin in their pocket. Multis minator qui uni facet ignoriam. It is a warning to many who makes a injury or who does harm to one. She shivers. I'm gonna give it to her. And maybe on another, now that I know what it is, maybe on another run I can use it for myself. Get the blame out now, or the case is stacking. I'd better go see if Maddie's alright. I don't think that's necessary, no. Okay, fine. We do some verb tables. Ama, amo, ama, samat. Let's go play. Alright. I think I'm ready. I don't know that I'm gonna get much more than this here. Like, matron's in there. I would like to talk to Will, but I don't think I have the keywords. I kind of got cut short when last time I was talking to this. There's less than an hour to go, so like that's why I'm like, I don't think there's much to say. Wait, who's here? Fifi, Natasha. Let's talk to someone. Let's talk to Susan real quick. Wee! It's almost time! It's almost time! Okay. Fifi. Do you know why Louisa was in the library? Are you really French? Yes. Louis went up to the library to meet you. That's nonsense. I know what Louisa did because I told her to do it. And why did you do that? You knew Louisa well? What is this? Why do you ask me these stupid questions? As if you do not know Fifi and Louisa. We are Holmes and Watson. We are Gilbert and Sullivan. What have you got in common? You are Randy Orton and Edge, I guess. I don't know. You don't play sport. Louisa, she's the brawn, the muscle, the flesh. I am the brain, the heart. Listen, Louisa's hurt. I know this. Do not think you can scare me with it. You're best friends. We have shared our room since the first form. We are like two halves of a peach. Are you really French? What? Yes, bien sûr. I'm really French. What else would I be? It's just, your English is so good. I know what you did to Louisa. I don't think that makes sense. Because I don't think, no English is good. That's actually a good comeback. English is a miserable little language. It is a language for farmers and accountants. Putting all these adjectives, stupid and miserable, in front of these stupid miserable nouns. English. It is a language so uninspired that you have an individual word for potato. This is a pomme de terre. I know what you did to Louisa. Even though I don't actually. You impregnated her with the power of Yuri. Your friend? An hockey-playing imbecile. A sister with her rhetoric? etc. That's not a phrase. You pushed her? Of course not. Push Louisa with my figure. You mistake me for the ox. What do you think of the statue? She's a pregnant nun. I think it's disgusting, and they should knock it down. Okay, talk to the statue. I'm just like... Natty, you'll have my back, right? I'm just trying to kill time here. Prize giving, the end of term. We have survived, you and I. I got nothing more to say. Alright, let's leave it. Alright. It's time. Because I think 4 o'clock is when it starts, so... The cool S in the graffiti. Let's be seated. Let's pray again. On Earth, and also Jupiter, I suppose, and here she is. Hello again, dear. Again? She remembers? Well, of course again. I never forget a face, especially a sad one like yours. It's been a hard day. Well, you're in the right place. I know Fifi convinced Louisa to set me up, but how do I convince anyone? You know, when I was trying to convince my son to eat his vegetables, I would try telling him they were good for him, but he just said he didn't need looking after. But if I told him the vegetables wanted to be eaten, then he'd wolf them down. Is that helpful? Well, it's sort of a parable, I suppose. I'm not terribly good at them, sadly. I'm going to carve a new S into the pew. I simply mean it might be a good idea to show your grown-ups that Fifi really wants to be unmasked. All good villains do, you know. Please, Verity, be careful. There's a great evil in the heart of this place. Do not let it swallow you. Fifi. I bet it's Fifi. The French child? She's not the best, it's true. So it is her? No. It is worse. Much worse. Much, much worse. It paces the halls. It has claws on its feet. Is it me? Did I do that? No, child, not yet anyway. Here she is. Pretended to cheer. Oh, yippee. Alright, the anniversary. Stick something in her hair. The owl is here. Stick the glass in Fifi's hair. The Titanic was built. Knock the pencil away. Sorry, Natasha. We look at you. Doom comes upon us all. Now to the prizes. I'll look around. Fifi's trembling with excitement. So is Susan. As many of you know, we hoped that Louisa Hardcastle would take this position, that is the best girl, or head girl, but she will need to be in a back brace for some considerable time. So it falls to me to name her second as head girl. Please, Delphine Vaudeville. Fifi is short for Delphine, eh? Rather suspicious. Mon Dieu! Moi? Mon Dieu, I never thought this day would come to me. Fifi told Louisa to jump. Miss Mulligatawny. The owl's voice is like ice. What has Miss Vaudeville got to do with this? Fifi told Louisa that jumping would fix her condition. Louisa Hardcastle was with child. I think we will move on, young lady. She's even got glass in her hair. All eyes turn to look at me, including Fifi's. This is nonsense. She lifts a hand to shape her hair, and the glass fragment falls out with a chink. Mon Dieu. I do not know how that got there. Have you quite finished with this gross slander, Amersham? She wants to be head girl, so she had to take Louisa out. She needed Louisa out of the way. This is not true. Not one word of it. I quite agree. This is pure fancy, and I must say, it's in poor taste. Mulligatawny girls do not fall into condition. Mulligatawny girls do not act out of ambition. For God's sake, do sit down. Verity, Amersham, you're staying in the school. As for young Fifi, she is due to receive the honor of being made head girl. This is such a surprise, but I know this. If Louisa was here, she would be very happy for me. For us all. I'm staying in the school. That's enough for me. And as your new head girl, I will ensure two things. Firstly, that life in the old nunnery is delightful. Secondly, that for some of us, it is hard work and good preparation for a low-class life. As she says this, she's staring right at me. She smiles, a wide smile. Flip two fingers at her. Mime firing a crossbow at her. Smile back. Fifi seems delighted. Next term, I will be assigning chores to some of the girls in the fourth. Oh, pew pew! Oh my god. 'Cause we're in a chapel. With special attention on those girls who should be most grateful to be here. Like you, Verity Amersham. Now then, girls, that is the last order of the day. You may go. It is the end of term. Hooray! The room erupts into cheers, but somehow I don't feel like celebrating. So I did it, but I didn't frame anybody. I got away with it. It's after curfew. The girls in the play have stayed on for the night to rehearse in the morning, but there's someone in my room. This. Scholarship? You are awake? Fifi, is that you? You gonna fucking serve me the dolphin? Who else? I know what you did, Scholarship. You may have fooled the owl, but me you did not fool. I don't know what you mean. Her voice drops suddenly to a low whisper in my ear. It was easy to convince Louisa to smash that window, yes. My idiot friend believed every story about its mysterious powers. She knows nothing of men, of the world. But to jump, she would never have jumped. This I know. Gently, she slides a piece of paper under my pillow. This is a black dolphin, and now I am head girl. I will enforce it. You're coming with me, girls. She claps her hands. Suddenly, the room is full of sixth formers wearing masks. Where's Miss Lemon? Miss Lemon, help! I have the hockey stick in my bed. I can kill all these motherfuckers. Kick back. I try to struggle, but it's no good. Meanwhile, in the bunk below, with eye mask on, Natty snores right through. Natty, help me.
Two of the masked girls grab me by the legs and pull. To the gardens and bring the shovel. This is for what you did to Louisa. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, I'm writing to inform you that your daughter has been flagged for inappropriate and worrying behavior. Our new head girl, Delphine Vaudeville, has particularly noted patterns of unseemly behavior and malicious thought. As such, we will be enacting various punishments upon her in an attempt to correct her before it is too late. Yours sincerely, Tabitha Morgatoni. So, I've done it. I made it to the end of term. I got away with it, but as long as Fifi is head girl, she's able to enforce the black dolphin on me, which basically gets me punished. So that means next attempt, which will not be tonight. I am beat. My voice is a little sore from talking for 3.5 hours. It's a long one. Next time, I need to manage to do that, and maybe instead of spending so much time down in the catacombs and talking to Miss Lemon and to Natty, now that I know all of that information, I might be able to get... I just feel like I needed 1 or 2 more pieces of evidence on Fifi. Like maybe if I take the note from Mr. Snuggles, maybe I can find some way to like tell someone in charge that Fifi wrote that note. I don't know. Yeah, we've got 1 more puzzle to solve. Or I could convince Bridget maybe to... I don't think I can get Bridget to lie. I feel like the game has told me in plain language, Bridget will not lie. You can trick Bridget. So maybe I need to trick Bridget somehow. Bridget is like the character that, one of the, the game's back-end technique, not technique, like the back-end, mechanism is that the game separately records what actually happened and what characters think happened. So, Bridget is always going to say what she think happened, honestly. But that, of course, you can trick her in any number of ways. I assume. I don't know. I have not really found a way through to Bridget yet. Every time I've talked to her, I haven't... I need to get evidence to talk to her. Because I can't just say, hey, Bridget, lie for me, will you? So that's why you're looking as pasty as pastry. I thought it's since you've been drinking. Well, you were up all night, dragged about. I'm tired, Papa, so tired. I had to drink my own grave. My God, lass, you look half dead. Barman, get me a half glass over here and be quick about it. Oh, here's a new gent. We don't serve minors. We do today. Just look at her. Spit it out, lass. Yeah, good game. I'm gonna have to sleep. I am too. I'm ending right here. What happened? There's this one prefect, Fifi Vaudeville. She's psychotic. That's it. I'm going up to the school and giving the missus 2 pieces of my mind, left and right. Can't go treating my girl this way. It ain't right. It ain't decent. What on earth were they doing it for? Oh, Papa. Much uncovered. Well, go on. I'll just tell you. Yeah, this is where we learn I actually did it, right? But I might have to close my eyes to do it. Just tell me, puppet. Only tell it me straight, wait as it was. Actual like this time. Well, here's how it really happened. But I'm gonna end stream there. Alright. Thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. I'm
totally digging this game. I want to stream once more before the month ends to possibly maybe qualify for affiliate. I had really good numbers tonight, so I think it might be possible. I just need to have one more stream. All right. See you all next time. Good night, everyone.